Always think twice. Why is this stuck? Okay, somebody's gonna have to move. One of y'all are gonna have to move. No ifs, ands, or buts. Look, you're gonna have to get out of the way. Wow. Somebody's gonna have to move. Hi guys, hello. Somebody's gonna have to move. There's just too much going on here. Oh, what happened? Did you fall? Yep. Okay. You, get back up on the bed. Get up there. Thank you. So you don't kick my phone over. You need to behave. Hi, everybody. I'll be right there. I'll be right there with you. Hold on. Oh, did I throw that on there? I sure did. Whoop! Oh well, didn't work anyhow. It was on its last leg. I just threw water on my little fan. Hi guys, hello everybody. I know it's been 5 days since I've live streamed, and I shouldn't have to really explain why, but I will. This heat is intense. Right now, I'm in the shade. There's really not much sun out. It's a little humid, but other than that, I should be okay. I went and I had extreme power failure 2 days in a row where everything just shut down. Hi. Everything in here powered down because the batteries just cannot charge. What are you doing? What are you doing? Levi, you're gonna knock things over. The battery, go. Oh my gosh. Go. The batteries, the solar panels power, even if they're in the direct sunlight. Yeah, even if I'm in the sun, the solar panels are getting full power, access to the sun. The batteries don't want to charge because of the heat. It goes kind of in a protective mode. So they're not charging like they should. And as soon as I'm not in the sun, or the sun goes down, or early evening. We are crooked as can be here. Oh gosh. Or as soon as the sun goes down and I have no access to the sun at all, the power is just draining really fast. Last night I shut everything off except for the refrigerator. I put it on 40 degrees so that it wouldn't keep powering off and on. I should be at like 12.9 to 13.2 on my batteries. By the time it's dark, 12.9. As soon as 7 o'clock hit, it wasn't even dark, I was at 12.4. By the time the sun went down, 8:30, I was at 11.8, and it just crashed. All my power kept crashing. So I was sitting in the dark. I've been sitting in the dark most of the evenings because I can't keep this up. It's too hot. Too hot. Unless I have the generator charging at all times with the battery maintainer, I'm not able to maintain power. But that's what's happening, and that's why I haven't been live. On top of that, it is extremely difficult keeping these dogs cool and safe during this heat. Thank you guys. Keeping these dogs cool and safe during this heat, it takes every bit of my energy to keep them safe. I have to take them out several times within a couple hours just to get them out of the vehicle, to get them into the shade, make sure that they're, like yesterday, get a nice breeze, so I kept taking them outside. Hi guys. I kept taking them outside to get cooled off in the shade, where there's a nice breeze coming through, just to cool them down. Yeah, it's hard. I like this, guys. Listen, I don't listen. I'm not. This is part of. Oh, what's going on here? Sorry, guys. This is part of van life. Even the most expensive builds, expensive conversions, even the most expensive RVs out there have trouble maintaining power during heat like this or extreme cold. If I was in in Alaska and the temperatures are dropping down to below zero or around freezing every day, I would have the same exact issues. I would have to be getting my having a heater on my batteries. I would have to make sure that I have skirting around my underneath my van. Things would freeze up. It's part of this life. It's why people try to move if you can. If you can move to a cooler area or to a warmer area, that's what most people do. That is not an option for me. Hi, is that Hippie Betty? Is she there? Oh, hi guys. Hi everybody. Yeah, and keeping it. I've had how do I say this? As far as AC units have worked for me, I should have just went with my gut instinct. Thank you, Sassy, and just got the rooftop AC. Hi, I miss you guys too. I should have just got the AC for the rooftop. I went with a less expensive AC unit that is made for van life and tent life and RV life. I don't want to talk about product names, but there was two options. I could spend $1,500 to $1,000, or I could spend $500 to $600. I should have just held off and just got the rooftop for about $1,000. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At one point in time, they used to be. There wasn't a whole lot out there. You only had a few companies that made products for van life, and now there's a lot of companies that make different options. Oh, guys, you know what? Thank you, Spice of Life. Thank you. Right now, we've got too much going on. Yeah, this feels like, to me, it feels like, I'm going to give you, this is the real of what happens in van life. My son has been nothing but one thing after another happening to his van. Not just little things, major things happening. So for the past, since December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, for the past 8 months, every month something has happened. I'm not even joking. There's some sort of major issue. Something has happened. I think we went maybe a month and a half where we just, everything was good. But it keeps me from having the budget to get this van fixed. And once I got this oil leak fixed, I can get out of here. Until then, I'm stuck. There's no, I'm just stuck. Hi, Kathy. Hi, everybody. And that's just the way it is, and I've got to accept it. If I don't accept it, I'll lose my mind. And I gotta accept my fate. Certain things I can do, and certain things I can't, and there's certain things I can change, and certain things I can't. And I just have to accept it, because if I dwell on this every day, it'll drive you crazy. Just things happen in life, and you just gotta accept it. Do what you can, and other than that, that's all anybody can expect from you, just to do the best you can. Just do, and we worry, I've realized through all of this lifetime experience and van life and just letting go of everything that I thought was important to me, like material things. I have realized that nothing changes, worrying about the same things that come every single day. The bills are going to come. They're coming. And we worry ourselves sick and stress ourselves out over things that we don't have any control over, It's just, it is what it is. You get one thing solved and something else happens. You get another thing taken care of, and then there's this. You get this paid for, then you got to pay for that. You get there's insurance and registrations, and then you got health insurance, and you get all that caught up, and then something else, then something breaks in your house or your car breaks down. It's just nonsense. It's life. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing okay. I'm glad to see you guys. Really glad to see you. If everybody could please tap the screen, please, and share out the live stream if you could. If you don't have to, but it's free to tap that screen, guys. It shows TikTok that you guys are here. Oh, when you lived in LA? Yeah. It depends on where you are in California, what the temperatures are. I'm in the Inland Empire, and it's more like desert temperatures. We have the extremely hot days, and then it cools down at night. LA's a little cooler. Sometimes they'll have the same temperatures as us. And then you've got the coastal areas where the temperatures are really nice near the beach, right? The coastal areas are always nice. Like right now, it's probably 65, 69 degrees. And it's going to be up like 100 here today. It's only like a 45-minute drive. That's how different the temperatures fluctuate depending on where you are. So I'm in Riverside County. You got Orange County, LA County. You got the coastal areas. Northern California is in the 70s most of the time in Northern California. Like Sacramento, yeah. San Francisco, I think they're like 75 degrees. Yeah. You're in Santa Barbara. How's the temperatures there, Turtle? How's the temperatures there? Let me grab this phone here. In Long Beach? Well, it depends on what you think. Well, see, Long Beach, the temperatures are different there. You're probably, if it's 100 degrees here, it's going to be 80 there. So, Sacramento is hot. They reach 100. Yeah. So, well, some days. I know I watched some people that live stream from San Francisco, and they usually they've been having like 75 degree days, 79. Yeah. Yeah, it gets hot, guys. It does get hot. But there's one guarantee that I know, and it's going to come every summer. I deal with these extreme temperatures. It's just the same as me being out in the middle of the desert. I mean, it is what it is. People moved to this area, Riverside County, to the Inland Empire because housing was cheaper. Land is cheaper. Used to be. I know it's still a little cheaper than LA and Orange County. Orange County's where the money is. LA County's always been very expensive, the city of LA. So we had a lot of people from Los Angeles that moved from LA. Hi guys, hi Tyler. That moved from Los Angeles to the Inland Empire because there's a lot more land available. You get more for your money. A house there that would be $1 million or $2 million would be like around the $500,000 or $700,000 area. No, I'm not in Canada. I'm in Southern California. Yeah, a lot of money in Riverside too, yeah. That's because people, like I said, people from LA moved here. There's people that buy land, even famous people buy land here in Riverside. They have more privacy. Hi everybody. They're famous people. They'll buy land out here in Riverside, or the outskirts of Riverside. Oh my gosh, Tyler, thank you. Oh my gosh, Tyler, thank you. Yeah, still, because they get more for their money. They're going to get more land. They're going to get a better house. They're going to have more privacy. Whereas if you're in LA County or Orange County, houses are more, they're right on top of each other. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you so much. You're so amazing. Yeah, it's a thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, we got a flash goal, guys. Thank you, Tyler. We got a flash goal. Let me see what it is, guys. Hold on here. Let's start. Let's see. Oh, roses. I'll pin it. We need 40. Bro, I already got a rose goal. Hi. So I got to get 40 roses. One per person. That's it. One per person. Thank you, Tyler, for meeting that gift goal. Hi, Denise. Thank you, guys. But yeah, yeah, I've been. This is like the 3rd year in this van. I've been in this heat like this. I'm like, I don't think I can escape. But she don't want to leave Riverside. Hi, guys. Hi, Maria. Hi, Jessica. Thank you, Denise Harshborn, with the daily heartbeat. Yes, those daily heartbeats. Get those into, guys. I'm all over the place. This heat gets to you. Tyler, thank you for all those roses. Thank you. Most of you are already following Tyler, but if you're not, please go over and check out his page and give him a follow, you guys. Views are right now, views are down on most of our videos. Everybody's having it. Well, not everybody. A lot of people are having problem with low views. It happens during the summertime and whenever things are changing around on here. But if you guys could please give Tyler, I can't wait for winter either. We didn't have one out here in SoCal. The High Jeep Girl, if you guys could please give him a follow and watch his videos. Same here, just watch a couple videos that we've just put out there. Leave a comment, like, share. It's really, really, really important, guys. Thank you, Turtle. Yeah, thank you guys for following him. It means a lot to me. What in the world is that? Oh, it's a drone. Like, what is that noise up there? Well, I got a drone above me. Thank you, Tyler, with all those roses. Hi, is that Angel? Hi, guys. Thank you for the daily heartbeat. Chew Man Foo, what are you doing? Now they all want my attention. I don't know what thank you, Tyler. I don't know what, thank you, Spice of Life. Thank you, yes, guys. Spice of Life is if anybody, wants to help with treats for the dogs or anything like that. She's putting it out there for you. Huh, buddies? Come on, you can't come. I know what you're doing. You can't come back here now. He's stealing your spot. We've got something lighting up down there. What's lighting up on the floor? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. What's going on here? Who's been inside the cabinets? Come here. You got. Okay, I can open the door. Hold on. It's getting a little toasty in here. I need some air circulating. It's very... Oh, gosh, you guys are crooked. I'm sorry. You guys are crooked. Oh, why is my tripod just not staying up today? There's like no air moving right now. Tyler, thank you for all those roses. Hi, Eminem. Hi, Foxy Lynn. Hi, Angel with the rose. We are in a flash goal. Tyler with the corgi. Woohoo! Hi, Lana. Tyler. Behave yourself, love. Thank you. You behave yourself. Tyler's such a... I've been good, Angel. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. I haven't been on for about 5 days because I've just had too much going on with this heat. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Mama. It's been really hot. I've been having power issues. Hi, Kristen Lynn. And I am having serious issues right now trying to keep the power going and these dogs cool down. We're doing good. Yeah, it's 11:07 here. 11 o'clock in the morning. Hi, Candy Cane. Hi, Tyler with the Go Populars. Thank you. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. Behave yourself, love. Oh, you know what? I tried one of those poppy sodas. Is that this little pop? Or the poppies? I got a cherry lime one. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Missy. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I was at the grocery outlet. I had to go get water. Thank you for the heartbeat. Is that what those poppies? Is that are those poppy sodas that you drink? I tried them. I got 2 of them. They have they were for 49 cents. Thank you for all those roses, you guys. They had them for 49 cents at the grocery outlet. And I figured I'd try it. Thank you, Spice of Life. Thank you, guys. Kimberly, thank you. Hello! Debbie, how are you? Oh, I know I gotta look rough, guys. Debbie Maple in the house. Thank you, guys. You're not, he's trying to creep back here into this corner. You're not coming back here. Go up front. Guys, Chewbacca is getting very, very, very big. He's, I'm feeding him the same food that I feed Levi, who's on a high protein diet. And he's I don't know what to do, because he won't stay out of the other dog's food. He wants what everybody else eats. And Levi has to be on a high protein because he's got a really high metabolism. This dog never sits still. Huh, buddy? Say, I'm solid muscle and I love my mama. Okay, you gotta turn around. You can't come back here either. There we go. What's beeping here? Something just beeped. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Why this one shut off? I got fans and stuff shutting off, and I don't know. Oh, look at the hair on my floor. Oh my gosh. I can feel it on my feet, guys. I didn't take the blower today and get the hair out of here, which I normally do in the morning. And I do it several times during the day, but right now, oh my, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see the hair. That's just one spot on my floor. The never-ending battle. If you are living in an RV or a van or traveling with your pets, some dogs don't shed as much as others, but they all shed a little bit. So you're always trying to keep the hair under control. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel a little bit better when you're not covered in doggy hair. Levi doesn't shed much. Now, Kilo, the little white dog in the back, this little guy back here, he's a shedder. And Chewbacca sheds like a Chewbacca. They're back talking, I know. What is the problem? You want out? Mike! Hold on. I know, he's always giving me kisses. He's trying to tell me he knows. Yeah, they're first. Oh my goodness, buddy. Oh! Yeah, Kilo's chilling out the fan. I'm going to tell Mike, come get you. You better stop. Where are we going? You want me outside? What is the problem here? I know. Get down. Okay, get down. Mike! I'm going to have Mike. Yeah. It's gone down quite a bit. He needs to go out. He's barking and I can't call it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's got to go potty. I don't know. Chewbacca, you snuck back here, and I told you no. Back up front. Go. Go. I don't know where his leash is. He's got toys everywhere. We've got toys everywhere. Levi drags out every toy he has. I mean, he's got piggies and bears and piggies and balls, teething rings, teething ropes, stuffies and puffies. They're everywhere. Yeah, I needed to charge up my blower, but I'm going to wait till I got some more power in here. I am just now... Yeah, I'll wait. It's sticky hot today, guys. Hi, Melanie. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to focus. My brain is not letting me focus on anything right now. I don't know why. My brain is not focusing. Oh. Give me a second. Give me this Escobar. Who is this Escobar? I've been seeing Escobar on everybody. I've been seeing this Escobar on everybody's saying hi to Chewy. Don't you jump out. The door's open. He's not leashed up, so I gotta watch him. If he sees another dog, he'll take off after him. What are you doing? You're not going out. Oh, he wants to go with Levi. It is the heat. Okay, go. You're not going outside right now. We just came in. Here. Okay, we're not doing this. Stop. Stop. I already know what you're going to do. You're going to jump out the door. How's your water? Need some water there, puppy? Need some water? Here. Drink some water. I don't know why these dogs are on like a water strike. I don't know what the issue is here. Back up. There. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down and behave yourself. That is enough. Sit down. Thank you. I've got to rearrange up front here. He's got the cord from the refrigerator out from underneath the refrigerator, and he's stepping on it, and I don't want him to break that cord. I don't have another one. That's the issue. Hi, Kilo Ball wandering around. Are you? Why? What's that look you're giving me? Why are you looking at Mama like that? I just love your little ears. I love your furry ears. Hi guys. Yeah, I'll take them out in about 45 minutes. But I just brought them in before I live stream, so just to get them calmed down. I don't know. Levi was too busy. Who reach the water? Who? Chewy? Of course. Of course he can reach the water. I would never put it out of his reach. Yeah, of course he can reach the water. They have access to water all day. And then this guy back here, he has this bowl back here. He's got another little bowl I keep back here. But when Levi's in here, he takes this bowl and throws it. the boxer takes the bowl. Takes the bowl and throws it. So, yeah, yeah, he's just chilling. They've had a busy morning, guys. We've had a busy morning. See if I can put some back here. Don't spill this, and I'll put it back here. Try to drink that for Levi comes back in. There we go. That's it. We're not eating right now. No more food right now. They've had their treats. They've had breakfast. But what I was saying about, thank you Tyler with the daily heartbeat. Thank you. Yes guys. What the heck? I was talking about Chewy's food. I've got Levi on a very, very high protein diet. Let me show you what I feed him. Darn it, I don't want this in here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, he is, Levi is, thank you Tyler with the finger hearts. Levi is on the Blue Buffalo, the Rocky Mountain with bison. It's a very, 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 very high protein. It's got bison. This is, oh, that's your backup account? Oh, yes, yeah. Hi, hey, everybody. Yeah, follow his backup account too, guys. If you can. Follow Tyler's backup account. He's got 2 accounts, guys. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm telling you, the price of dog food is like through the roof, guys. Crazy through the roof. And I've tried all these other foods, right? And they said it's high protein. I've given him high protein and vitamins and all the stuff Levi's supposed to have. But he is so active that I can't keep the weight on him. And I don't want him looking bony. You know, I want him to be healthy. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to just just going to have to deal with it and buy him the food that is recommended, other than the science diet, which is specially made for boxers. They have food specially made for boxers. I'm not able to get to a Petco or anything like that, guys. So I figured the second best, what was recommended, was this. Yeah, Blue Buffalo is not cheap. This was this bag is, I think, how many pounds? 22 pounds. 22 pounds of blue. Thank you, Tyler. 22 pounds, $68. $68. Thank you, Tyler. It's good. It's good though. Yes, $68 for 22 pounds. So, and then Chewy, of course, yeah, of course, Chewy, he won't touch his food because he smells this. And then Levi has to. So now they're all getting. Chewy's just getting obese. Look at my dog. Chewy's like, he's 8 years old. He's not that, you know. He's active, very active, but he's got a belly on him. Look at the. He's a big chunky boy. You gotta slow down. Yeah, he's really. You guys don't. It's really not showing how big he is. He's got some girth in the middle. You're not. But here's the thing, guys. With dogs, you do not. He's right here by me. Right here. He's down here. He's right here. We're laying by his water bowl. Okay. And a vet, and a vet will tell you, it's never okay for your dog to be just a little bit overweight. A little bit underweight is okay. Overweight is never okay, you guys, because it's really hard on their bodies. Dogs aren't like us. It affects them a whole lot different than what it does. A couple pounds on us, you know, if we say we put on 5 pounds, no big deal, right? But for a dog, it's detrimental. It is not good at all for them to be overweight. It shortens their lifespan. It causes them all kinds of problems with their bones and their muscles, and it's just not good. So I've been trying to cut Chewy back a little bit. It's very hard to get the weight off. Yeah, it's really hard to get the weight off of them once they put it on. Yeah. You don't want your dog to be overweight. Never, never, never. They would rather a dog be trim and thin and a little bit underweight than overweight, because it's just, you don't, that extra weight causes so many issues. It's not like us. Thank you for the follow. So I know people like to give their dogs treats, and they like to, you know, you got to be careful with that. If you have dogs, be very careful. Those few extra pounds. Most dogs have a size and a weight, a height and a weight chart that they want the dogs to be at, depending on their breed, right? And you can tell if you can't see your dog's ribs at all. If you can't see any definition in there, certain dogs are, you just know. And Chewy, I should be able to see a little bit of a curvature. Like I should see his chest, and then a little bit of a indentation, and then into his hip area. He's now round, and it's not supposed to be like that. Hi guys, he's got a round tummy. So yeah, he's eating good, but he's got this high protein food, which puts. You want that for dogs that are very energetic, that have high metabolisms. You want that for dogs that are very, very, yeah. You want dogs to have a high protein diet, and for if they're very active, you know, like Levi, that dog doesn't sit still for 2 seconds. Hi, hello Lulu. Hi everybody. You had an Australian Shepherd for 20 years. Yeah, you know, every dog is different. You know, every dog has its issues. Each breed is different, but you know, you have to be careful. Like, you know, it's hard because they want the yummies, they want the treats, and you want to give them a bite of your food, and you know, I think it is, a lot of it is too. I a true believer that no matter how expensive this kibble is, I think it's not good for them. I think it's always best to feed your dogs or your cats home cooked or raw foods. But if you're going to do a raw diet, yeah, if you're going to do a raw, you just can't, you got to know what you're doing. Each dog is different. Each dog has vitamin and minerals that they need. You have to know what you're doing, and you probably should have a vet recommend a diet for you. See, a raw diet is hard for me because I don't have a freezer. If I was going to do a raw diet, I would order from the companies specific for each dog, and each dog has a specific meal per day and vitamins per day, but I don't have a freezer to store that raw meat. I would love to do that, but it's so expensive. It is. It's expensive for humans to eat meat, let alone feeding a 110-pound dog. Hi, Donna. Hi, Kathy. But yeah, it's always best. So I try to do the best I can to get the best quality kibble that I can, and I try to mix it in with some wet food. To mix it up a little bit, because I can only imagine eating. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for the hand art. I can only imagine eating the same thing every day, the same boring dry kibble every single day. You know, and reality, like Chewbacca, he doesn't like fruits and vegetables. He doesn't like fruits. He doesn't like vegetables. He just doesn't like them. Because in reality, if you think about it, the only time a dog in the wild, if the dog's not domesticated, the only time they're going to get fruits and vegetables is if it's in the content of the stomach of whatever animal they just hunted, right? They're not out there eating berries off of bushes. They're not out there, you get it? It's just, they're meat eaters. Dogs are meat eaters. That's why they have canines. So yeah, this is Levi's food. And they're all munching away on it. So yes, there's always challenges with dogs, you know. But I remember growing up. I don't know, maybe it's because they changed the dog foods. Hi guys. Or maybe the ingredients or the quality of the beef and chicken or whatever they're doing to the kibble is different. But I remember our dogs we had a lot of hunting dogs. I mean, a lot. Beagles, we had hounds, you know, we had a lot of dogs. Okay, and I remember we would go out there and we just had just straight up Purina dog food, the Purina dog chow. We'd go out there and each dog got their bowls filled and they ate table scraps, and what our dogs lived long, healthy lives. But for some reason, dogs are now getting sicker and they're not living as long, and they're getting all these shots and vaccinations, and they're just not as healthy. And to me, it doesn't make any sense. I thought that things would be better with the food, but I guess it just depends on what you're feeding them. I don't know. Hi, Queen Tamara. Hi, everybody. Hi, Patty. That water tastes better, huh?
Yeah.
From the laundromat, the water store, yeah. Yeah, because, I agree. And, they say that, you have to get your dogs vaccinated. You got to do all this and do all that. I don't remember, High Spice of Life, thank you. I don't remember our dogs ever being sick. They would get into all kinds of mess. Hi, Nigeria. They'd be out playing in the mud, running through the woods, running through the cornfields, swimming in the Illinois River. We never had problems with our dogs being sick or ill. Never. don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just times have changed. Everything's changed. You know, everything's changed. Food quality's changed. Air quality's changed. The water's changed. Yeah, now they hound you about making sure your dogs get this and that and this and that and the other shots, and they're not living as long. Oh yeah, I haven't, the last 5 days, guys, I haven't been streaming, and I want to apologize. And then when it does cool down enough at nighttime, I'm having power issues because it's so hot that my batteries aren't charging. And then when the sun goes down, they're draining really fast because I'm using and not bringing any power back in. Why am I freezing up, guys? Hold on. Am I freezing? I don't know what's going on here. I keep glitching. On my side, I'm glitching. Yeah, I'm glitchy. I'm glitchy. Well, thank you. Maybe it's just for some areas and some people. I'm just super glitchy. Thank you, Turtle. Yeah, it's just kind of like I'm glitchy. I'm freezing. I'm freezing up. But I know we've got some new people in here. Some new people. If you're new here, hit that follow. I'm going to show you around my van. Been doing this for 7 years, you guys. 7 years of van life. My son builds out these vans. He does van conversions. He keeps our vans running the best he can. He's had his hands full. Between his and mine, he's been really busy.
The guessing part in it all that sucks. When you don't know which parts failed, and I don't have... the code scanner I got only reads codes and erases them. It doesn't really...
Yeah.
There's another computer that you can get that'll actually talk to the van and tells you what injectors are doing what, if your ignition's ignitioning, if your fuel pump's getting power, it tells you all of that stuff.
Yeah.
It tells you what banks are... You just get more information from them. But those computers are like $300 now.
Oh, well, we're eventually going to have to invest in one.
It's a scanner tool. You know, the ones that mechanics use, those bigger ones?
Yeah, the bigger
And that's
scanners.
the one they used on my van when I took it to the shop in December to figure out the misfire.
Yeah.
When I walked in there, they had the computer hooked up and it was on and running, and he was monitoring each cylinder as it was running. But my scanner don't do that. It'll just read a code and then let you erase it.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, we're going to have to invest in some better diagnostic equipment.
All the time. I had to buy a steering wheel puller to pull the steering wheel off, which you can rent that tool, but for $16, it was $16, I can own it, and it also, you can use it to pull pulleys off, idler pulleys, or whatever. Yeah. It's not just for steering wheels. So.
Yeah, we've been ordering non-stop parts and replacement parts and the tools we need to work on his van. Like you just said, it just got delivered yesterday, the steering wheel puller. We have to replace the entire ignition. We just got done replacing the fuel pump, which we had to take take down the fuel pump, the gas tank, a 40-gallon gas tank had to get dropped. And you replace the fuel pump not once, twice. You had to do it twice. And that was maybe an issue, maybe not, but that wasn't just the only thing going on. It's got something going on with the ignition. So we had to order a complete new ignition, and then he had to order the steering wheel puller to take the steering wheel off. It's never ending. And that's why my van is still sitting here, not worked on, because it's... as long as my van's running, I can get it from point A to point B. His is completely shutting down. So these issues are just way more like dire need, you know, because his van just shuts off. It wouldn't turn on. I'll show you guys my son's van if you're new here. It's always something, I'm telling you. And I can't even make this stuff up. There are people that know me and come by here, and they see what's happening. They see what's happening. They're like, oh, I can't believe you guys have got some kind of luck. But you know what? What are you gonna do about it, right? Just keep on going. Thank you, Kim. One day at a time, guys. Here. I'll take you guys out here. Yeah, we got some cloud coverage. So thank goodness I am hooked up to the, see, it's cloudy today. So if I didn't have the generator, last night my power completely shut off. I had nothing, zero, nothing, completely. So I am hooked up to the generator, which is, oh, get off here. Oh, why is this doing this? I don't know why he does that. It's too hot. Okay, and this is the battery maintainer. This is maintaining the charge on these batteries. I've got a rug in here. That's what's in the way, guys. I got a rug and stuff that I've been trying to, oh man. This is what I don't like. Okay, so these are my batteries down here, guys. I have 3 of them. One up there, 2, which the 3, and they're each 100 amp hour batteries. This is the battery maintainer, which is being powered by the generator. Without this right now, I would have no power. Everything in my van would be shut off. Lights, refrigerator, everything. And then this is where we store the extra fuel for the generator. This one's full, that one's full. And then the generator holds about 2 gallons of gas. And then he's charging as well. He's charging his batteries. Hi, man. Hi, man. This is my son's van. This was the this was the first van I was in. My son's in it now, full time, 7 years ago. And there's Levi. This is my son's van. This is a 1997 Chevy Express 2500. Everything you see, this guy did. He does a lot of vans, guys.
Ready to do another one.
He says, I'm ready to do another one. We're ready for another build. Yeah, this is my son's van. It's got showers, outdoor showers, extra power banks. This van has all of our goodies. As long as we're together, we have everything we need. There was, you know, which van is bigger? Mine is bigger. Mine's longer. He's got a bigger bed. I've got more room in my van because he's got a full-size bed in here. That's why it seems like there's not much space in here, but he's so organized. He's very, very, very organized. Unlike me, he's got his gaming system up there on the wall.
Just an old PS4.
Yeah, it's an old PS4 up there.
10 years old.
Yeah, that one's 10 years old.
No, I mean, I think they came out like 10 years ago or something like that,
yeah. Got our map up there. It's always been up there.
I like the PS4 though. I just like the games and stuff. Yeah.
And Woody. When he was a kid, I took him to see Toy Story when it came out at the movie theater, and he's always had a Woody with him. Got extra tables back here for cooking, and then let me see if I can get up here. Hold on. Hi guys, keep tapping that screen, everybody. I'll take you guys up here a little bit. I need to clean my panels, they're dirty. You can see his solar panels, max air fan that circulates the air. There's mine.
We need to upgrade these panels.
Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade these panels. These are like some older versions. They have much better panels now. Now see, if one of these solar panels is covered by one of those cells that you see are not, I'm trying to say this. if just one of those little cells, see that right there, those little cells, the entire, if one of those is covered by the shade or bird dookie or too dirty, the entire panel doesn't work. Now they have better panels that almost the entire panel could be covered and you're still going to get power coming. And then here's mine. It's my van, which is a mess. I've had the dogs with me all morning, so my van is very, very messy. Very messy van. I apologize, you guys. I was gonna make some soup, but I'll probably wait up on that. Yeah, I got an oven here, 3-burner stove, an oven. Same refrigerator as Mike. Sink, got running water. Got my TV back here. Just I've got a lot more room. My van's not only longer, I just have a smaller bed. I've got a twin size bed. He's got a full. Well, thank you, Turtle. It's just it's not. I try to keep it really, really clean because I've got 3 dogs and it gets very messy. Very just a little bit of clutter drives me crazy. But sometimes I just gotta let it go. Try to relax a little bit. It's too hot to be dealing with all this, so I just try to, you know, go with the flow for today. Enjoy my chat. And see, I got lights on a dimmer switch. There's my Max Air fan. Got another light back there. Sink. It looks lived in. Yeah, it's just I just have to have things a certain way, you know. He's right by me. Oops, hold on, hold on, guys. Chewy's right behind me. Him's right behind me, chewing on his butt. I've enjoyed hanging out in there for years. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, when I built, you know, I wanted this. I didn't know what I wanted to do with this van. I was thinking, can I go for like a more modern type of look? Do I want, you know, like more updated, modern cabinets and walls and light fixtures and things like that? And I'm like, you know what? Let's just go for a tiny cabin in the woods type of feeling in here. This van is not even finished. There's stuff in this van that I haven't even been able to finish yet. Hello. Hi, Anika. Thank you, Jazz Doll. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Put a lot of hard work into this. A lot of work, a lot of money, a lot. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm happy. You know. I'm happy with what I have. Would I like to be able to stand up? Yes. But you know what? Yeah, I make do with what I got. Eventually, maybe I'll get a high top. Just cut the roof off if I can find one. If I can find another high top off another van. Hi, Boo Boo's mom. It's getting harder and harder to find parts because as the years go on, there's fewer and fewer vans out there that are in the junkyards. They're smashing them down. So, what are we gonna do, right, guys? Oh, that cheese so good. Hey, what are you doing over there? You've been chewing a long time. Hi, guys. Hi, is that Helen? Hi, how are you? Hi, Sheena kids. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness. Hi, Chandra. Thank you. I've got a good TikTok family. Now I got to sleep with my eye, can't see. I am a hot, sticky, icky, it's humid, nasty today. I don't like this. Hi, Deanna. Hi, everybody. Thank you for the lives. Thank you. Hi, Jazz Doll. I don't know. Would I give this up? Would I give this up? Nah. I'm not ready to yet, guys. The adventure is not over. I still have hope. I have hope that I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be turning 61. What is the date today? I'll be turning 61 in 10 days. 10 days I'll be 61. Woo! Hi, Manas. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. This one just shut off, didn't it? Yep. Okay. Try plugging this in. Thank you for the daily heartbeat. Thank you. Sit down, Manas. Thank you. Hi, is that Mickey? Hi. This is how I power fans. These are in my TikTok shop, guys. These are in my TikTok shop. I think that I have 2 different fans. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you, Lucia. Thank you. Yeah, I have. These are pretty cool. They're in my TikTok shop, guys. I have actually have 6 of these. Mike's got 3 and I got 3. They hang up. They charge with the USB cord. They've got lights on them. 3 different light settings. 3 different light settings. And then it oscillates. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Oh. There we go. It oscillates. You can hang it up or you can set it down. Once it's fully charged, I get about 6 to 10 hours. Depends on if I have on high or low. Or if I use the light. 6 to 10 hours once it's fully charged. The thing is, I gotta let it fully charge, otherwise it doesn't stay charged at all. It just keeps shutting off. Yeah, it's really good. These are really. I've gone through several of these. Hi, Janie. I've gone through several of these. This one here is done is lots of trial and errors before I find products that actually work for this type of situation. This is the Cold Sky. It's in my TikTok shop, guys. I like them because you can take them in the car. You can have it in a tent. You can put it in your garage. You can move it into the bathroom. I love having it. And if you have an emergency and the lights go out, you can just. It's already charged. It's a battery charged with the USB cord, so. You're always going to have a fan. You're going to have a light. So it's kind of like, hi, Kristen. Hi, everybody. Hi, Ava. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dana. So good to see you guys. Thank goodness for batteries, yeah. But the thing with these batteries, you guys, is I got to be careful because lithium is no joke. These lithium batteries are no joke. When in this heat, ooh, you got to be careful. Hi, Cupcake.
You got mayonnaise?
Yeah, hold on. I got mayonnaise. I told you to come grab it.
You got a big nose.
Puzzle. Woo! Turn my back. What do they do to me, guys? Okay. Afternoon. Yes, it's 11:47 here. Almost noon here. Hi, Ms. D. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hi, Susan. You can have it.
I think water got in here or something.
No.
It's really like, it doesn't feel right. It
It's
should not look like that there.
it doesn't. It's because it hasn't been used. It's fine. Look, hold on.
I've never seen that mayonnaise look like that.
You looked at mayonnaise don't look like this.
Okay, you're just wasting it.
Okay,
now.
there's nothing wrong with it. Move. Oh! Who wants some mayonnaise? Guys. Bye, guys. You don't get no mayonnaise. You like eggs though, huh? You like eggies? You stay out of my trash can, sir. Hi, guys. Thank you. No, I don't have air conditioning. I do, but it doesn't work. I do, but it don't work, guys. I've got a window AC here too. If it gets really bad, we'll plug that in, but nothing is, we don't have we don't have what we need to keep things cool. I got fans, yeah. But when it's 118 degrees out in here, those fans, I'm telling you, usually I'll be sitting in the sun, it's beating down on me. If I can't really sit in the shade all day, if I sit in the shade all day, then I don't get any power on my solar panels, then I don't have any power in here. So a good portion of the day, I am sitting in the sun. It's right here. That's the window AC. Hello, Ann. Hi, guys. I'm going to step on your water. Did I get a motel? No. 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 In 7 years, I've spent 2 or 3 nights in a motel. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. 2 or 3 days, that was it. In 7 years, no. This entire summer, I've been in the van. I haven't even been to the campground yet this summer. I've been stuck here at this park. His van's been broke down. Everything goes to the van parts. Every week something else happens. I gotta try to find I lost something here, guys. Oh, there it is. Another one of my battery monitors. No, it's not going to stay. I'll have to get some more tape for that. Some more of my stuff, guys. I wondered. I thought that got disconnected. That monitors my batteries, and then I have another one here. This one's shut off. This one here is shut off right now because I have this one on. I got this battery monitor right here, and then I got more USB plugs here, 12-volt plug here, light switches, water pump switch. You're something else. Are you throwing a fit, Chewy? Chewy's throwing a fit, guys. He's throwing a fit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take him to go get a bath here in the next couple days. It's been 3 weeks. He needs a bath. Why do I not answer? Hi, Patricia. Hi. Hi, Tyler. I'm trying to, guys, I'm just, why can't you get a house instead of the van? Just want to know, please. I don't want a house. If I can't afford to live in a van, how can I afford a house? How can I afford an apartment? How do I put the window AC in? My son's got, he's got this thing that he built that sets up in the window, and it holds the AC unit, and the window goes all the way down, and then he's got he cut a piece of wood to fit inside the other part of the window that doesn't, just fits in there. It's like a puzzle. It's not easy, it's just like a puzzle piece. Unless I want to cut a hole in my wall, I'm not doing that for a janky AC unit that's not cooling down my van enough. If this AC unit cooled down my van the way I wanted it to, I would definitely cut a hole in my van and have it all set up. But it's not what I need, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cut what I'm just going to do what I'm going to do what I need to do and get AC unit that goes up on the roof. That's compatible with my batteries. Yeah, he's really good at building stuff. Yes, he is. Always has been. He's always been really good. That's why I knew he'd be good at this, building out these vans. He's good with electrical. He's always been good with electrical. Any type of electrical stuff. When he was 16 years old, he worked for as an electrician apprentice. So he's always been really good at working on cars. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. Hi, South Africa. I don't know what I would do without him. I would figure things out, but it would take me a lot longer to do the things that he does because he's really good at this stuff. Hi, little Felix. He understands things that I don't understand. No, my back don't hurt. When I'm inside my van, I'm usually sitting down or I'm on my bed. I spend a lot of time outside with the dogs. Only time I'm really up walking around is if I'm like getting things together in here, or I really don't do a lot of standing up in here. I try to spend as much time outside the van as I possibly can. I don't want to become a hermit. Trust me, there are days when I want to hide, especially being in the city, doing van life in a city of over 200,000, well, 400,000 people. Yes, we did this on our own, yes. And I live in a city of over 400,000 people. And there's everywhere you go, there's people. You can't hide anywhere. There's times when I want to become a hermit. I want to shut my doors, and I just don't want to deal with people. Hi! Hi, is it Ronan? Hi! No, I'm not afraid to be by myself. I have protection. I have a very good guard dog. I feel safer in my van than I did in my apartment. In my apartment, I felt like a trapped rat, because if somebody wanted to get me, they just come in and there's nowhere for me to go. In my vehicle, if I'm afraid or if I don't feel comfortable where I'm at, I just move. I just move. You have goods, take care. Oh, it's not as scary as you think. I'm at a park right now. Hi, Lisa. I got Lisa Wilson and Lisa. I got two Lisas in a row. Hi, is it Rudo? Rudolph on the shelf. Hello. Hi, Lisa Wilson. It's hard for you to see because your guys' names are like very faded, light white, and it's hard. The comments are a little brighter, but the names. Hi, Granny. And when I have a white shirt on, I can barely see the names come up. But I'm welcoming everybody in. Good afternoon, Granny. Hi, Charm67. Hi, Susan. How many states have I been to? well, in van life, okay, so I've been through Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Southern California, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas. That's what I've done in the van. But I've been stuck here for 3.5 years because of this van. She's not trying to go nowhere. Between that van breaking down and this van breaking down, and just not being able to actually just jump in the seat and go without, it's not going to happen. Have I had to run from a tornado? When I was younger, yeah. Our entire garage when I was a kid was picked up and removed from our house and lifted up and taken across the street and landed in a parking lot. Am I safe? Oh yeah, I have no, listen, I'm no less safe than I am in a house. You know, it's there's kind of like a misconception about this, like van. I feel like even if I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I'm okay. The only thing I get scared about being out in the middle of nowhere is if I have an emergency or if something happens to my health wise. I'm stuck out there. Sometimes you don't have internet, you don't have any cell phone signal, even Starlink sometimes will shoot down for a few seconds. Other than that, I am perfectly comfortable being out in the middle of nowhere by myself. I love being by myself. It's something about being in the, just the quiet, the serenity, the peacefulness of being able to shut everything out and it's just you and nature. Something about that is so, I can't explain it. I don't know how, it does something to your soul. It does. Yeah, and you know, if I've got my son, you know, if I ever decide to go somewhere by myself, I've got Chewy, I've got protection, you know, and if I ever get afraid, I just jump in the driver's seat. See, this is one thing about this van. If I get scared, I don't have to go outside to get inside the vehicle to drive away. I just jump in that seat and drive away. You know, hi Tequila Sheila, how are you? It does. I don't know, you know, and I thrive for that right now. I crave that. The open road, you know, being out there on the open road with the windows down, heading down, I crave that right now. This is not for me. City life is not for me. This is, I have to do it because this is what I have to do right now. But as far as this being what type of lifestyle I want, no. I don't want to be in the city, stuck in a van in the city. No. There's non-stop traffic. I'm in Southern California all day long. People pull up next to me all night long. I hear traffic and helicopters and police and fire and cars and motorcycles and fighting, and it's non-stop, you know. And it's hard sometimes for me to shut that out. Hi Dago, hi Kara. Yep. I'm checking out. Hi Susan. I'm good cooking for my daughter's birthday. Oh, your daughter's birthday today? Hi Susan, hi everybody. Hi Glow, is that Glow and Grow? Hi. Welcome in everybody. Yeah, it's been a really interesting summer. It's August and I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here in this parking lot, in this park. Oh, Tuesday you still celebrate tomorrow? Well, that's, yeah, because it's the weekend. Hi. But you know what? I try to stay positive, no matter what, you guys. I try to stay positive throughout all of this. Because it doesn't matter whether or not I'm here or anywhere else. The day's only going to be as good as what I make it, you know? Thank you for the palm breeze. Thank you, Susan, for the Go Popular. Thank you. I'm doing good. How are you? You know what I mean? Hi, D. Glow and Grow. Thank you. I need that. Thank you. Hey, thank you. I need that. Glow and Grow. Reach your gifter level 19. Awesome. Glow and Grow. Thank you. Queen America. Thank you for the daily heartbeats. Thank you. Kelly Perry. Hi. Oh, Queen America. Thank you for the DJ headphones. Thank you. Karen with the daily heartbeats. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you know, do you understand what I'm saying? Even though this is not the perfect, this is not what I want as far. Thank you, Glow and Grow, for the Go Populars. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you. As far as like having the life that I want, living in a van, this is not it. You know, temporary in the city, it's okay to be temporary. But not everybody lives in a van or does van life. Not everybody's nomadic. Some people, they go from, they're in their vans or in their vehicles and they go to work and they just, you get what I'm saying? Not everybody's nomadic. Not everybody's traveling, and that's just that there's so many different variations of van life. Oh, thank you, Ava. Yeehaw. Thank you, Ava. We got one of those up there in my gift goal. Yeah, I've got a gift goal up there, guys. I forgot about that. Sorry. Hi, Susan. I'm just, as far as all this goes, I'm taking it day by day. I'm going to share this whole mess with everybody. You know, because I know a lot of people that are contemplating trying this. Yes, tap that screen, guys. Yeah, this California sun cooks you. That's why I got so many wrinkles. I got lucky. I didn't get a bunch. I'm not all wrinkly everywhere else, but this is the sensitive part. I'm trying to exercise a little bit more. Been trying to do some exercising, trying to keep my body in shape, my heart healthy. There's so many things I got to worry about right now. I'll be 61 in 10 days. I didn't want to be here this summer, this August. I wanted to be someplace, at least at the coast, you know. Thank you guys for tapping that screen. We are at 57,000 likes, guys. I really didn't want to be here. Anybody that thinks that this is what I want, or I enjoy this, being in this parking lot or sitting in this city, no, this is not what I like. It's not what I want for me, for my dogs, for my family. You know, I want my family to be proud of me. I want them to see me thriving and moving forward. I'm just stuck like a duck. Something smells funny. Something smells funny. I'm having a hard time. Hi guys, thank you. Kilo Gajama. Yes, it took forever. 7.5 months for TikTok to figure it out. 7.5 months. This account was down. I didn't do anything wrong. They just couldn't figure out what happened. I did laundry yesterday. I have so much work I need to be doing in here. I should be working, but I can't work and concentrate on the chat and all that at the same time. Well, you know, I feel like I've let everyone down. I really do. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna, as far as this oil leak, I got it stuck in my head that I'm just gonna take the risk I'm going to jump on the freeway and I'm going to get to the coast. I do not want to be here. This heat is too much. And it's scary because, like yesterday, all I wanted to do was go to a hotel room or a motel, and I couldn't because I don't have the funds for that. And I started panicking, and then my power went completely out, and then the dogs were like, oh, it was just a mess, guys. So the last 4 or 5 days, I have not been able to live stream because it's been too hot. My phone would literally, just watching a video, my phone would heat up. That's how hot it got. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Crystal. It's Susan. It's not this. We've tried everything. It's an oil pan gasket leak, and like I said, this is the type of thing that it's not an easy job. It's I've got to take the engine mount, the engine mounts off. I got to lift the engine up. I got to take the transmission out. I got all this stuff I got to take apart just to get to the oil pan, and it's only a very cheap part, but I can't get to it. That's what's so frustrating about it. I can't get to it. See all this traffic out here? And this is what I get. This is what I deal with all, probably. No. All day. All day. 7 days a week. Everywhere I go, I'm just... Generator's going good. I just can't get out of this mess. I just want some quiet. Yesterday I started freaking out because it was noisy. There was so much going on. It was noisy. The dogs were irritated. I was irritated. The power went out inside my van. I was sweating. It was humid. It was like, I think the temperature was like 114 inside my van. And I was just sitting in sweat. It was like, why? Can I have someone do it for me? I could, but I don't have $1,800, $1,400 to $1,800. Very crowded in Riverside. It didn't used to be like this. Me too. I'll be okay though. I'll be all right. The fact of the matter is I'm here, and I can make the best out of every single day. Every single day I can make the best of what I you know. There's nothing more I can do. Just go with the flow and make the best of it. That's the only thing I can do. And then just stay hopeful that eventually this van will get fixed. Semis. Hi, Lumas. Hi. How are you? How are you? Hi, Crystal. Amanda. Hi, guys. Tipsy Mike. Hi. Gabriel. Hi, Gabriel. Thank you for the daily heart me. Yeah, it's a six and a half to 10 hour job, they said. Any shop will, it's 6.5 to 10 hours. Can I have my spot back, buddy? No. Yeah, 6.5 to 10 hours. Hi, how you been? It's okay. It's been a while because my account, this account, I was on my backup for about 7.5 months. Hi, Victorville. How I know you guys are hot up there. I do. I just put it, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. Whew. Hi, JJ. Paid $8K for a new clutch. Oh, yeah. It gets expensive. Yeah. I'm watching The House on Netflix. It's pretty good. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Karen Joy. Angela, thank you. Oh, I love those. Thank you for the coral. It's been a while since I had that. I'm in Southern California. I'm in between Los Angeles and San Diego. The city of Riverside, county of Riverside. Just a big city. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Hi, Tagger. Patricia, hi. Patricia Caldell. Another Patricia Barker. Ava, hi. Oh my goodness. I've been here. I've just been on my backup. I've been on my backup. Because this account, we're not even going to talk about it. I didn't do anything wrong. It just took TikTok 7.5 months to figure out the mess. Hi, thank you, Spice of Life. She's such a trooper. Hi, Carla. I've been here, but this the last 5 days. Oh well, I was on here for a little bit Monday, but so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I was not here because this heat. It's been way too hot. Happy Robin, hello. Well, I for one, thank you. That makes me feel good. You guys actually miss me being on here. Nice to see. What's your birthday? Hi, Jojo. My birthday is in 10 days. Hi, Angela. Hi, Whispers. Hi, Gigi. I'm Gen X. I'm the first year of Gen X. If that gives you any hint. Hi, Yolanda. You're September? Yeah, I'll be 61. 61! Ah! Hi, Mr. Melvin. Hi, Michelle. $64? Spice of Life. Hi, guys. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for the daily heart me. You'll be 55. And there's the years just... That's why I don't listen. With everything that's been going on this app, all the negativity and everything that's going on, I am going to keep things positive. 61 is young. I'm 74. My birthday is November 9th. It'll be 60. Oh my goodness. Is the pup there? I've got 2 of them in here. The other one's with Mike right now. 49, almost 50. Yeah, turning 50 was hard for me for some reason. Turning 60 was hard. I don't know. At some point in time, it's a number. It's a number, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I look at things like some videos, like I've been watching like videos like of Madonna and stuff, and I'm like, where did the time go? It just seems like yesterday we were all just youngsters, you know? Hi, Maria Thomas. 40 for you. Hi, Jojo. Cupcake has watched my live for 500 minutes. You just turned 62 in May? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're all 83. Bonnie's 83. Oh my goodness. I hope I make it that long. I just stay positive. Stay positive, try to take care of myself, stay healthy, keep the stress out of my life. You turned 61 in May, 65 in May. Karen, hi guys. Her Braveheart, yours is G7 shirt. Thank you for sharing the live. Barbara, hi Barbara George. Marcos, and Jay Miller, hi. 60 for me. I know. But you know what? It's, you know, I was looking back at like stuff in the 80s. And the parents, people that were in their 30s and 40s looked like they were in their 60s. I know a lot of May babies, huh? I'm a Leo. I got the 60s club in here. Yeah, I've got 60s and I got 50s. I got 30s. I got a lot of different ages in here. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Got a Taurus, yeah. People look younger now. I know. That's what I'm saying. Because I look back at stuff, I'm like, wow, my mom, maybe it was the makeup, the hair, the clothing. I don't know what it was. I'm going to be 66, 25. Oh my goodness, 25, 5th of August, Susie. Oh. Hi, Vito. Vito Loco. Hi, Joe. Hi, guys. Hi, Faz. You're a bull, a Taurus the bull. People think I'm 40. I look, yeah. People think I'm 80. I don't care. People are like, you look like you're 90, lady. You're only 60 years old. You look like you're 90. I know, I'm the crypt keeper of TikTok. Don't forget that. And bigger. My gosh, basketball players were over. I know, right? Right? Hi, Susan. Do I have food for the fur babies? Yeah, I do. But I can always use, I can always use help if you guys want to. Sharing stories about turning 60, life's journey. Yeah, we've been through it. And I feel blessed to be able to have lived what I've lived through. I was born in the mid-60s. I was a small child in the 70s and 80s. My 70s and 80s, I turned from my childhood to my teen years in the 70s and 80s, my teen years and young adults in 90s, my 30s and 40s. I feel so blessed. Hi, Susan. Okay, I gotta be careful, Susan. I've got to be careful about what I say, because then you know what people do. If anybody wants to donate or help or anything, everything's information's in my bio. Otherwise, I get trolled big time, guys. Hi, Russell Crowe. Hi, Robin. The sun's trying to pop out. It was. The music, the movies, the TV programs, the toys we had to play with, everything was just amazing times to grow up. And I feel blessed to have been able to be a part of that. I don't regret being my age. Thank you, Susan. I don't regret being my age. Getting older, it's hard. It's because you get reminded daily that you're older. New aches and pains, everything changes, your body changes, but other than that, you're only as old as you tell you get what I'm saying? If you tell yourself you're old, and you just gotta, it's hard to explain what I'm saying. You can give up or just keep living life, and I don't want to give up. Question: you show as Tam's journey or Vantastic. The @Tam's journey is the account name, and then Vantastic Tam, that is just my name, and then @Tam's journey. Always check the following before you follow. If you're watching videos, make sure it's coming from my page. There is probably maybe right now 70 fake accounts with my name, my videos. They're tricking you into following, and then when you follow them and they get to a certain amount of followers, then they change the name and stop putting my videos up, and then they use their videos. I get used for views. JJ? Yes, I do. I'd have to, yeah, I get used for views, and TikTok allows it. That's why this app is so wacky sometimes. I don't get it. It really is. The things they allow to happen shouldn't happen. And then they make a big deal out of small, tiny little things, and they let huge issues just ride like it's no big deal. Serious violations, they let it go. And then teeny tiny little things that don't make any difference whatsoever, you'll get a restriction or a violation. It makes no sense to me. I've yet to figure that. I just stick to my business and move forward and try to be positive on here. After what happened the other day with Perez Hilton, it's an eye-opener. I was absolute My heart was broken. I can't believe what I saw. It was, that just, you know, the bullying and the harassment's got to stop. But it won't. I don't know why anybody enjoys harassing somebody or trying to hurt somebody's feelings. I know. My prayers are for him and his family. Oh my goodness. And he just made the move from Vegas to Miami. I was there during that live stream, you guys. Thank you. Who just sent that? Thank you, Chrissy, for the pink cowboy. Thank you. I was there during that live stream, guys. Can you, here, you're gonna have to move, buddy. Get up there. Thank you. Thank you, Chrissy. I do have Venmo. I just gotta, I can't remember. It was bad, guys. And the entire time, what was so hard about it was mental health is real, yes. And you don't really, thank you, Chrissy. You never know what somebody is going through. You never, to me, what I feel that he's going through is more of a spiritual type of warfare. I think it 100% is a spiritual type of warfare. Something on top of everything else going on with his accounts and trying to keep his, he's the OG of all of, being an influencer, right? He's the OG. And to go and have everything taken away from you for the silliest reasons. Yes, he had pneumonia and sepsis. Yes, and he went through that. And there's a lot of things that even that can cause some mental health issues, some things to happen. There's so many things so many things. Like I said, you never know what somebody's going through, and people harass and bully and just they're relentless. Perez Hilton. And that was hard because I'm screaming at the screen. Yelling, and there's nothing I can do. There was nothing I could say, and crying. It was bad, guys. Mary, quite contrary. How are you? Hi, Anna. It was super sad. At first, I thought it was like, what is going on here? Is this a skit? What is going on here? I thought we were being tricked, like somebody was playing a trick on us. Oh, they said it. Well, they said it went on for 30 minutes. TikTok is more like, no, about 15, 20 minutes. No matter what the case is, it shouldn't have never gone on that long. It should have been immediately been taken down. That was the most, I just couldn't believe what was happening, guys. I really couldn't. And I'm praying for him, and he's just recently gone through so much, Yeah. Baby, yeah. That's what I was, yeah. I'm not. They're saying, no, we didn't have it up that long. No, it was more like about 15 minutes. Even if it was 15 minutes, that's 15 minutes of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people reporting this was happening. And nothing, it kept going down and coming back up. It would crash and come back up and crash and come back up. Yes, I was live, but yes, yeah. 15 minutes too long, absolutely. It was very sad. And I've even he's even been in my he's been we've battled before. He's been a guest in my live stream before. He was nothing but polite and respectful. Even though he was getting nasty messages, he was very polite and very respectful toward me, and I respect him for that. Yeah. 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 My thing is, you know, I'm telling you, I think this is more of like a spiritual type of thing. Wonder what triggered. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what triggered it. No one, like I said, we don't know what someone's going through. All I know is he's been going through a lot. I know that he just recently made a move from Las Vegas, which is, he loved Las Vegas. There he was comped everything. He was somebody, he was a respected person in the community. Everywhere he went, he was treated like a star. And now he's in Miami where things are different, but he's there because of his mom. He's having a hard time keeping his account up. It felt, yeah, exactly. Like what? It's like, what were we watching going down? That's what it was. Just the whole thing was just really bizarre. And so he just recently moved to Miami, so he's dealing with that. Dealing with every time he gets his account on TikTok up to a good following, they take it right back down. And the reason, I honestly don't feel that there was any reason why he would he permanently bananaed from TikTok until 3030. Come on. There are people the people that troll me do far worse than this man has ever thought about doing. Hey. Yeah. that's his, he's that's what he does, He's been around for a long time. There you go. Finally got some speed to that fan. Woohoo! Who is he? Perez Hilton. Yeah, most of the videos that were put up of this have been taken down on all platforms. I would suggest if you do search it, don't watch it. Do not watch it. Don't. Hi, Susan. Yeah, it is now, yeah. Yeah, he'll never be back on this app again. After that, yeah. But he was already permanently banned. Permanently bananaed. Yeah, sorry guys. My throat is so sore. When I talk a lot, my throat gets sore. Yeah, the whole thing. But nobody, regardless, nobody deserves to go through that. No one should ever have to experience something like that. I just saying prayers. He's gone through a lot. A lot. And hi, is that Brady? Hi. Trying to change his life, and he's started going to church and trying to better his life. And I honestly feel this was a total spiritual warfare. Yeah. Human kindness. Is that DePaul or whoever? It's human kindness. These type of things are just should never. People just have to learn to be kind to people. The things you say You never know what somebody's going through. You never know. You got to be a very strong person to come on here on TikTok and live stream. People are very cruel. And the fact that, use the comment, who cares? The fact that a comment like that would even come through, who cares? Just being a human being and human kindness, you know? Having empathy for another human being. That's what's wrong with a lot of this world. People just don't have any type of feelings or emotions anymore. I personally, I want to keep, yeah, not live, and it's just, yeah, I know. YouTube, Penny, I was there too, honey. I didn't know what I did. First, I didn't know what I was seeing or what I was looking at. I did. But yeah, we're gonna change that subject right now. We're gonna change the subject because it's yeah, we're gonna change. I was always think twice before you say something. Right, exactly. You know, I know sometimes all of us, everyone's. I'm good. How are you, Morgan? Everyone's experienced a time in our life where we've said something to somebody. And you can't, words hurt and you can't take them back. You can apologize, but you know, sometimes those words, you know, how long have you been in my fans? I don't know what that means. Hi, Mary. Hi, Big Daddy. Hi, Wanda. I did know. Yeah, it was a no. There was no sleeping after that because I didn't sleep at all. Matter of fact, I had nightmares all night long, and I kept calling my son, telling him I was having nightmares. Because he could see that my lights were on. He could see my lights were on. He's like, what are you doing up, Mom? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing up, Mom? It's 3:30 in the morning. I said, I can't sleep. Every time I fall asleep, I have a nightmare. I can't. And they were crazy nightmares. They were crazy nightmares, you guys. Crazy nightmares. Like, my biggest fears came true. Like, hold on, who's that? Morgan? My biggest fears came through. Like, my van was broke down, the windows, I don't know. I was at a mall, and I was sitting with Krishan Rock. I was sitting on the bus bench, and I dropped my phone. I was trying to get help with my van. I dropped my phone, it shattered. And then when I was putting the phone back together and picking up the pieces of my phone, someone reached in and took all of my identification, all of my cards, all of my money. And then I still needed to get to the T-Mobile store. I go into the mall, and I'm inside of a casino where nobody spoke English, and everybody was being mean to me, and sitting in the seating was like weird, like an auditorium type of seating around us. I was the craziest dream. Crazy. It was scary. It was a scary, weird, and I kept having dreams like that. That's a nightmare. Yes. Yeah. I was just having dreams that just made no sense. Losing everything. I lost everything. I had my phone, my money, my identity. I lost everything. I couldn't get back to my vehicle. I was just in this horrible place, and I couldn't get out of it. You guys know who Krishan Rock is, right? Hi, Wildflower. Hi, Blissfully Canary, Gen X. Hi. You guys know who Krishan Rock is, right? Krishan Rock was in my dream. Who else? Britney Spears. Oh my gosh. I'd have to, yeah. Krishan Rock is a girl. Krishan Rock is a girl. She was on she was with Zeus Network, part of the baddies. The baddies. I don't know if some people know who she is. I know because yeah. Oh, okay. Krishan Rock. Yeah. The reason I know is because I got younger grandchildren and they watch all this this stuff, you know. They'd watch the episodes. Hi, Nancy K. Hi, Michael. Good afternoon, guys. Leon Puppy, live. Hello. Oh, they're live. Tim 2 official. Hello. Krishan and Bluefish. Yeah. Well, it's Bluefish and Krishan. They were a couple, and then they had a baby, and then they're not together anymore. And then he's already got a baby mama, Jaden, and he's got 2 other children with Jaden. And then he's with Nevaeh now, and Nevaeh's getting ready to have a baby any second. And then he's got another girl, another girl. He's got babies all over the place. It's like, wow. Yeah. It's like soap opera. Hi, Gabrielle. Yeah. I thought, good afternoon. How are you, Journey 80s? You too, Zeta Morgan. You have a good day. You have a good day. Dogs. Oh my gosh. It's nap time for them, guys. What? What you looking at me like that for? What? I know, good stretch. Oh, such a good stretch. He's funny. He's all, He was feeling it. He's all stretched out underneath the fan, like, bless his heart. Are you eating mayonnaise out of the trash can? Don't do that. Good. I buried Dad. Oh, you buried your dad? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry for your loss. This is my private account and one of my okay. Yeah, don't we all, right? We all like to be like that in front of the fan. Hi, is that T? Hi, T. Chandra, hi, guys. Oh, yeah. Especially in this heat. If I could, I would just be in my underwear. I would just walk around here in my underwear. But unfortunately, I'm out in public and that wouldn't go over so well. It's actually not too bad today. Yesterday was really bad. Hold on, let me see what the temperature is. Ooh, sorry, guys. Temperature in Riverside, California. Oh, this temperature in Riverside, California. Oh my goodness. Temperature in Riverside, California. 97. 97. I've been single for a very long time. 97. 97 degrees. Woo! And I thought it was feeling good. 92 in Connecticut. Yeah, we got some humidity going on too. Some monsoon moisture. Hello, Debbie. 83 in Nebraska. It's hot everywhere, guys. The only thing I don't like about this is I can never get out of the heat. I have nowhere to go. I have nowhere to go. That's the horror. It's muggy, yes. It's muggy out here. Yes. Hold on. I do not want to talk about anything, Whitney. Nothing. It does not pertain to. You gotta be nice. Do not talk about none of these people. You there? One of my mods is up, guys. Hello? You there? Hello? You're up. I can't see. I'm freezing too bad. Hi, old school. Hi, Christopher the Follow. Hi, Cindy. I can't hear you. I can't. There's a guy on here named Bearded Dad. He took. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard about that. Okay. There's a lot going on the internet lately. I heard about that. There's just two. Oh, it's so sad.
Mom, can you hear me?
Yeah, now.
Oh, okay. I said, did you decide if you're going to go with us on Sunday?
Not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
You're such a party pooper.
It's not a party pooper. I can't get out of this drive. Do you not understand? I am not going anywhere. I'm going from one parking spot to another. That's it. That's as far as I get to go.
I know. You could at least get away for the day.
I can't get away for the day. I have nowhere to take my dogs. I will not leave them in your yard when it's going to be over.
I said take the Mazda and bring Chewy with you.
I don't know. What about Kilo? What about no?
Bring Kilo. Aiden will be there.
You're just like me. I don't like to go places if I don't have money. This is not. What is the point of that?
Hold on. No. I'm going to mute it for 1 second.
And then I have to have my son watch my van all day. That's not how this works. If I'm going somewhere, it's in my van and I'm not coming back. I'm going to the coast. If I'm going to LA, I'm not coming back. You get it?
Oh Lord.
I'm not. Seriously. Do you think I enjoy sitting in these triple-digit temperatures every day? No. If I leave, I'm starting this van up, and I'm not coming back until it cools off out here. Maybe in November. I'll come back in late October, November. Hi, Pitbull.
We went to the fair yesterday. It wasn't too hot out there.
I know it's nice. That's not bad in LA. I know. Thank you for the shard of hope.
I'll try to convince her, you guys.
I'm not going anywhere. No.
Hi, Pippo.
No.
Your granddaughter got on some gnarly rides yesterday, Mom. Talk about anxiety. Oh, man.
my Maddie's she's a little daredevil. Always has been. You guys went to the LA Fair, right?
No, not the LA Fair. I think that's next. To the other big fair.
What fair?
The Orange County Fair.
Oh, Orange County, LA County, they're the same. They're the same. Oh, you went to Orange County. It's not as hot in Orange County as it is here.
No, it wasn't yesterday. It was last week.
Yeah. Yesterday was super hot here. I really thought I was gonna come just completely come unglued. All my power shut down. Yeah, all my power shut down. The dogs were throwing up. Oh yeah.
I wonder what made them throw up.
The heat.
You know what? Aries was doing that last week. Yeah. Sometimes I think the kibble isn't good.
It's just the heat. It was all they were drinking water.
Oh, yeah.
Drinking water. And when they came in the van and went to sleep, all of a sudden I got all the water coming back up all over my van.
Ew.
And that's after I got up early yesterday.
Are you sick?
My throat is just dry from like talking. I got up yesterday morning to make sure I washed all the blankets, all the rugs, all the curtains, washed all my pillow, all my everything in here, towels, everything. Hi, Russell. Hi, Pitbull. Thank you for the roses. Thank you, guys. We've got 5 of the 13 in the gallery, you guys. Oh my gosh.
What the heck? Russell.
I know. One day I got 5. I got 5 out of 13 in the gallery.
This is not a dating website. Thank you.
I know. But
I
I just say hello to people. There's a lot of lonely people out there, Whitney. You can at least say hello. You don't have to be rude.
I think it's a troll account. I'm not being rude. I just needed them.
It's okay. They can keep trolling all they want. You know what they're going to get from me? Ignored. Ignored. Everything they say and do to me, right back at you. Because karma.
Overcasty and cloudy today.
It is. That's why I said, like, look, it's just, yeah, it's 97 degrees out there, but I need to cool my phone down. Ooh, it's hot. My phone is hot, guys.
I love it. It's so dark in my house.
But yeah, if I didn't have the generator going, I wouldn't have any power because the sun is not hitting my panels. Look, let me show you guys. I had no power last night. Everything shut down about 7 o'clock. I had no power, sat in the dark. Hi, adventures. Who's at the wait a minute.
It smelled like rain earlier, but no rain.
Yeah, that's the monsoon. It's monsoon season. See, I've got the generator charging my batteries. See? There's the sun. I have no sun. So I'd be in big trouble if it wasn't for this thing right here. I'd be in big trouble. This is charging my batteries. Matter of fact, I'm going to do something here. Why is he?
Ooh, lemonade.
Hold on, I'm switching.
Or tea.
I'm switching these out. Hold on.
We drank so many lemonades yesterday, Mom.
Oh, I bet you did.
Buckets and buckets.
All right. I just switched these out, guys. It was on that battery. I switched it to this battery. Oh, ow. Okay. Ooh, this thing is really hot.
What is that?
It's a battery maintainer. That's what you get mad at me for hooking up when I come to your house when I have no power. I tell you, I got to plug that in. That's what I'm plugged into. When I come to your house and plug in, that's what I'm plugged into. When the batteries, because the heat, they're lithium batteries, right? And the heat causes the batteries not to charge. Even though I'm sitting in the sun, they're not charging fully because of the heat. They're lithium. Okay, it's kind of like a protection mode it goes into. So when I have no power, or if I get 5 or 6 days of shade and no sun, I've got to plug in somewhere and charge the batteries up. It doesn't take a lot of power. It's a slow charge. See, I'm at 13.3. Mike wants me to stay plugged in for several hours today.
What's a good number? I don't understand all that.
I'm good right now. Okay.
Like, what's the higher it goes, the worse it is, or the lower it goes?
I should be at 14 something by now.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been plugged in here for like 4 hours. I'm at 13.3. Once I unplug this, it's going to drop back down to like 13.1. And since there's no sun, I'm going to be using and consuming power with no power going back into the batteries. So that's why he said just stay plugged in. I've got 2 tanks of, I think we got 2 full tanks of gas. I don't know. I'll just let it run because I know Mike's charging some stuff up in there too.
What is it on your bed? A stuffed animal?
Huh? Yeah, that's his friend. That's his yeah, is that your friend? Yeah.
He loves stuffed animals.
Yeah, he does. That's his little.
I'm surprised he hasn't chewed it apart yet.
No, he sleeps with it.
Aw.
He sleeps with it. Yep, he snuggles up to it. That's his little friend. He gets lonely and cuddles up to it. Yeah.
This morning I went into the kids' room and Aries laying on Aiden's bed.
Hi, guys.
On her back with her feet straight up in the air.
Yeah. That's what he was just doing.
So cute.
Yeah. That's Chewy does every once in a while. He'll sprawl out, belly up. It's a funny sight. Levi,
it's cute.
Now Levi, he does that all the time. That's how Levi chills. He sleeps on his back. Hi,
or he
Unicorn
shoves his
Carrie.
face in the pillows.
Hi, Unicorn Carrie. Look at my unicorn. Yeah, She's got little blue wings, little tail. She's like a beanbag. It's like a
That's
little bean.
cute.
It's like she's like a little beanbag. She can sit up. See, she's like a little beanbag.
That's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I just washed all the laundry yesterday. Everything's all fresh and smells good. And then they decided all to have a. Yeah. You have 600 unicorns? Oh my goodness. I like
love unicorns.
And this is their toy box. This is for Levi. He's got to have his toys. He comes in and takes all the toys out. Him and Chewy. This is just a few of. Mikey's got more in his van. Look at the toys, Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Oh, I'm frozen. Look at all these toys.
At least you have all yours. Aries digs holes and hides them.
Yeah.
She dug a huge hole
There's more
underneath the egg crate that we have the deep freezer on. She dug a huge hole, Mom, and hid all the toys under there.
Yeah, that's what they do. We got all kinds of different balls.
She's ornery.
Teething rings. Yeah, she's.
Oh, did you see the new table that the neighbor blessed me with? The new patio furniture?
I haven't been over there.
Oh my! Wait until you see it.
Yeah, I haven't been over there.
All of the units next door moved out.
Yeah.
And he blessed me with the patio furniture.
That's nice.
Off of one of them. It is so nice. And the umbrella has solar lights that come on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm so happy.
My dogs are spoiled. Levi gets treated like a baby. Hold on, I gotta flip you guys around. The boxer, he's just like it's having Levi, the boxer, is like having a 5-year-old child in here. He is nonstop attention. He's very vocal. Guys, I'm freezing up really bad.
No, you're not. Not on my end.
Am I freezing up, guys?
Nope, not for me.
I'm frozen. I keep freezing. Every time I try to show you guys or move, I'm frozen. Frozen again. It must be, yeah, he's like a toddler.
He reminds me of Dennis the Menace in a dog version.
Yeah.
He's so good and sweet, but at the same time, he can be so ornery.
He's such a cutie, though. Mine's it's every 10 seconds, guys. I might have to get off here.
All of our ends.
Yeah, you guys, I'm going to have to get off here because I keep freezing up. Okay, it's on my end somewhere. I'm going to shut my phone off, let it cool down. It's probably getting too hot. And every time I move,
I'm going to be picking up your youngest grandbaby, so we'll be here if you want to come visit.
Okay.
All right.
Hola. Thank you.
Bye,
guys.
everybody. Happy Friday. I'm getting off now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let me get off here, guys. I got to figure out. Bye. Let me disconnect you off here.
Thank you.
There you go. Disconnect. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, Turtle. Hi, Forever Changing. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna shut this off for like 30 minutes. Come back on, guys. Let it cool down. Charge it up a little bit. I'll come back on like 30 minutes. I'll take them outside for a run. Let them burn off some energy, and I think that's about all I need to do. And I'll be back. It's just good to let my phone cool off because it is lithium, you know. It's almost 100 degrees here, so. If you guys set your notifications, please. Set your notifications. I'm going to try to make some lunch when I come back. Make something for me to eat. I don't know if I want to. I could make some noodles or something, but I don't even know if I want to cook in here. I drink so much. Pitbull, thank you. I drink so much water and fluids that I have no appetite in this heat. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Hi, Kentucky Dad. Thank you for the shards of hope. Thank you, guys. Hi, Brian. I don't know if anybody else gets like that, but I don't eat when it's hot like that because I drink and drink and drink and drink. 110 New Jersey. Yeah, it's 100 here. We've got the monsoon moisture out here in SoCal. You do? Yeah. Yeah, so I might make some noodles. I don't really have any soup or anything quick to make. I don't have no fruits and no vegetables. I'll try to make these noodles, like these little noodles right here. I've never tried these before, but I'm going to give these a try. Mandarin style noodles with original soy sauce. So I'll make these when I come back, and I'll have some noodles and eat them and make a fool of myself. Haha! They're good? Okay. I've never had that type. Yeah, I've never had that exact type of noodle, but yeah, they were $1.50 for 4 of them. I'm like, I'll grab them. Hi, Linda. Cooking noodles while discussing power. Yeah, I have propane to cook with, so I don't have to worry about that. Like with my power or anything like that. Thank you, Nana. Thank you, everybody. Nana Stein, hello. Hi, Michelle. Chloe, hi. Yeah, it is a good deal. I do, but it's just not effective, honey. I've got to figure this out. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be at the coast. This was not supposed to be something I should be dealing with. No AC. Pretty much no. I do, but I don't. It doesn't cool enough to make a difference. You know what I mean? Let me get off here, guys, 'cause I'm freezing. Yeah, I could take my son. My son's got. I've got the. Let me show you. I've got a stove and oven in here, okay, but my son's got a portable 2-burner Coleman stove I could take outside, but it's really fast. The noodles are really fast, so I've got the pan already. So when I come back, I'll cook something, and let me get off here, guys, and cool this phone down, okay? I'll keep talking, you know that, and I'm freezing. I just keep freezing, okay? Yeah, I'm frozen again. Every time I move, I'm frozen. Let me get off here, guys. Yeah, I'm freezing really bad. Darn it. Yeah, I'm freezing really bad. Darn it. Let me off of here. And won't let me off. Darn it. Let me off of here. And won't let me off. It will not let me off. TikTok is not responding. It's telling me TikTok is not responding. Close the app. Okay, let's wait. Let's try it again. TikTok is not responding. I can't even get off here. It's not even letting me close the app.